Right guys, so the main thing about this video is I have a huge announcement for you guys. I have made the decision. Right guys, so before we start the video, this came in the post. Now I'm sure some of you will know what this is. This is the YouTube 100,000 subscriber play button. And I just wanted to take a second to say thank you to all of you guys that made this possible. It's been a total journey between me, my dad, and my brother over the past years. Of course, the channel has pretty much been dominant on me recently, but Lucien and my dad have been working really hard behind the scenes, and hopefully Lucien will be joining in some of the upcoming videos on the road to the next plaque, which is at 1 million subscribers. But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's subscribed, everyone that's been following the journey so far, and the channel over all of these years. It really means a lot to us, and I never thought we'd actually get to this point where I'd be holding this in my hands. So I wanted to say a big thank you to you guys, and now let's jump into the video. Right guys, so the main thing about this video is I have a huge announcement for you guys. Now we're coming up to September time, where initially my plan was to go to university here in the UK. However, I have made the decision that I'm going to be giving pro tennis a go, which means I'm going to be going full time, carrying on doing what I'm doing, and it also means for you guys that I'm going to keep making the series, and hopefully once I've reached the 180p point, keep making videos about my journey to become top 100 in the world, which is ultimately my aim in tennis. But what does that mean actually in terms of what's coming up? And what does it mean for now? Basically, it means we're kind of building a whole team around what I'm doing. So at the moment, actually, as I'm sure some of you might be aware, I don't actually have a tennis coach, an S&C coach, or any sort of infrastructure within my tennis, because it's just me at the moment. I still have my physio that I've been working with since the beginning of the journey, Keelan, who you guys have seen in multiple episodes, but I'm now looking to work with a brand new tennis coach who you guys are going to see in upcoming videos, which is super exciting, as well as a new S&C coach and a new S&C program to help me stay injury-free, build a more robust frame and body, and get more athletic, which is what I need to deal with the demands of the tour in the years to come. However, going forwards, my aim is of course top 1000, top 500, and eventually top 100 playing the Grand Slam level in multiple years to come. So just so you guys have an idea of what my plan is. So now, as well as getting a coach and an S&C coach to work on my virtual program, it's going to be also important that we perhaps scale up the operations that we're doing within the filming, because obviously I love creating these videos for you, and I also have help behind the scenes from, like I said, my dad and Lucien, who are basically working to create these videos for you and make it possible. However, obviously if I'm going full time on the tour, we might potentially need to hire someone to help edit the videos, or someone to help film the videos when my dad can't make it to tournaments, or when it's not possible for me to do it all by myself. And of course that's a big financial commitment as well. All of the money we make from ads, from sponsors, from anything to do with Tennis Brothers goes straight back into my tennis and straight back into video creation and the coaches and everything like that. And so it means so much to me if you guys support me, all of our channel members that we've got over the last few months since we've started it. Thank you to you guys, as well as everyone that's just watching and supporting the videos. It means the world to be able to make this journey possible, and it means it's possible to share it with you guys as well, which I'm super grateful for. Now, with that in mind, how do the next few months look? Obviously, we know that I've had a few issues with injuries, and I'm currently coming back from a little injury I had with my elbow, which isn't really a major deal. Now, my tournament calendar over the next few months is looking like this. So, towards the beginning of October, I'm going to play 1 or 2 British Tour events to get myself back into matches and hopefully get some really good match practice in. And then my plan is to go from the 10th of October to play 3 weeks in Heraklion in Greece, 3 15k tournaments. It's the 3 rounds of qualies, and there's also doubles there, so it'll be a great opportunity to hopefully pick up some points. I am really looking forward to the next few months, and I'm working really hard right now in the gym and also on the tennis court to get myself back to the top levels of performance that I was maybe back a few months ago. And I also wanted to just give a summary over the last few months of the journey moving into the next few months, because I think I learned quite a few things. Number one, the tour is a lot harder on my body and in general than you perceive it to be. The level that it takes to even get through qualifying matches is really tough, and doing that back to back to back over multiple days really takes a lot out of you. So it's about creating a really good routine, knowing what you're eating, knowing how you're recovering to be able to get the most out of yourself. And finally, I think it was just a big learning experience going to these tournaments, finding out about sign-in, finding out about practice courts, all of these things that I wasn't aware of before. I think that's going to massively help me going into the next tournaments, because I'm not going into these futures tournaments with a level of uncertainty which I had before. I think that's a really positive thing. I think I'm really looking out with a good outlook over the next few months, because a tennis journey is a really, really long process. Even the top pros take, look at Djokovic and some other players, they took 3-4 years even to get to kind of where they are now in the kind of top 10, top 20 in the world, and these guys are unbelievable. So I know that the process is going to take time. It's going to take maybe a couple of years for me to really get to the point where I'm playing really injury-free week in, week out. And that's just a process that I'm going to take you guys along with me. I think it's going to be really fun, really exciting, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to enjoy it too. If you're excited for the journey, make sure that you turn that notification button on once you've subscribed to be notified when all of my videos come out. I'm super excited to share it with you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.